say something, bahasham?
All right, Shalom. We're the Hebrew Israelites. We come out here week in, week out to prophesy the downfall of this wicked kingdom, America, which is ruled by Esau, who's the so-called white man according to the scriptures. We come out here to prophesy his downfall. We come out here to prophesy salvation unto the elect of the nation of Israel, the people you see on this sign, the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. We come to prophesy the second coming of our Lord and Savior, YAHAWASHI, who is more ignorantly called Jesus Christ, who will be behind bringing the destruction upon this wicked man and bringing the salvation upon the elect of our people. Before we get started, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, bahasham, YAHAWASHI, bahasham, we want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS who have taught us His word and teach us His word today. And a salutation unto the elect, and what we want to get into today is this wicked man Esau and how he is unconducive to ruling a people. And why do I say that? It is because of the wicked nature of Esau. The soul that is, as it says in Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 4, the soul that is lifted up to him is not upright, and he is wicked in all his ways. And we can go ahead and read that second.
Nebraskas chapter 15 and verse 5. Behold, says the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction.
So the Lord is going to bring evils upon the world. He's going to bring destruction upon the world. Why?
For wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and the hurtful works are fulfilled.
So because wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth, the Lord, as a punishment, is going to bring destruction upon this earth. Because the Lord is against wickedness. The Lord is for righteousness. The Lord is for order. The Lord is for justice. But wickedness had exceedingly polluted the whole earth. Why? Because when we read in Job chapter 9 verse 24, it says that the earth has been given into the hand of the wicked. Now we know that the wicked is the so-called white man according to the scripture. If you read in Job chapter 9 verse 24, it says that that wicked man whom the earth has been given into the hand thereof has covered the faces of the judges. Who are the judges speaking of? Those are the Israelites in the scripture. And when we see the pictures of the Israelites in the scripture, whether it be movies, whether it be art of our Lord and Savior himself, it's always painted or shown as an Edomite. So that alone shows, Esau bears the rule over this earth today. And as the leader of this earth, he has a responsibility to order this earth right. Yet, as the scripture says, wickedness has polluted the whole earth. Everything is set out of order. Everything is set against righteousness.
It's First Maccabees chapter 3 and verse 28, it says, and laid open the book of the law, wherein the heathen have sought to take the likeness of their images.
Right, and the book of the law is speaking of the Bible in its entirety. Because as people have the acronym, the Bible is basically instructions for the earth. But the Bible is instructions. It is a book that has been given unto the Israelites. It belongs to us to govern ourselves in righteousness. Know how to serve Yahweh by God. It is our work. It belongs to us. But Esau has taken this book. He has lied to the world about who this book belongs to. You have, the fake Jays in our land today claiming to be the people who this book speaks about, when it is really us. So it has been a whole bamboozlement, a whole lie, a whole web of deceit for Esau to set himself up as the whole people and not who it truly belongs to. And that right there is why he needs to be taken out of power. This is another example of the wickedness of this man and how he is not conducive to life. Because for Esau to hold dominion over this world, for him to have a foothold in ruling, he will go as far as to take the spot of the Lord's true people, which is a blatant fatness of the earth and the dew of heaven. He was going to receive this time to rule anyway. But what Esau wants to do is, he doesn't just want this time. He wants to hold dominion forever. He's willing to do whatever he has to do, no matter how evil it is, to hold that dominion for eternity.
Second Ezra chapter 15, verse 6. For wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and the hurtful works are fulfilled. Therefore says the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more, and check their wickedness.
Yep, I will hold my tongue no more and check their wickedness. Now, like the scripture says in Luke chapter 1, verse 7, the Lord has spoken of the foundation of the earth by way of his prophets. So that's why we're out here, checking down Babylon. We're checking down the wicked people. We are, rebuking the wicked of our people. We are coming against the wickedness of this world by way of the spirit and power of Yahawah bahasham YAHAWASHI, because it is his will that the wickedness of this world is spoken against, and he's using us as vessels to do so.
Just backing off what the brother was saying, because when you think about it, as the scriptures say, the Most High sent his prophets out anytime, meaning early. Every time before a kingdom fell, before something happened, the prophets were sent out. Right? Noah was a perfect example. Before that great flood came, he was sent out there like 100 years before that it was happening. Right? Jeremiah, he was sent out there to preach the downfall of kingdom. Right? This is what I'm going to get into, because in this day and age it's no different, because those same prophets back then, as it says, the spirit of the prophets are subject unto the prophets. Those same men are back here today, right? Before the great wall of the kingdom. So this is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 28 and verse 8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied against many countries, and against great kingdoms, of war and of evil and of pestilence.
It's just like when the Lord came to Jeremiah and he commissioned him to prophesy. What he was saying was the power that he was putting in Jeremiah's head. We are just men that come out here and are angry and just want to touch love. So the Lord has given his prophet power and authority, because these words that we speak, this is what is going to bring down this kingdom. Through these words that we speak, this is the case and the judgment that we are bringing against Esau for the wickedness that he's doing. Because we're saying it right to his face. This is what you're doing wrong. This is what you need not to do. If you keep doing this, this is going to happen. And when it is said unto him straight to his face, he has no excuse, because it's the word of the Lord. And so once that commandment comes by way of the prophets, and continue to walk into that wickedness, then the destruction comes that was prophesied.
Well, I mean, Esau, his destruction is already written. Only Jake has a chance to repent, so to speak. But right what you're saying.
Take it back all the way to it's because of this perpetual hatred towards the Lord's people, really. Going all the way back to Genesis, going back to Babylonian captivity. What did Esau say? Racial. Esau wanted us wiped out. Just like you read in Ezekiel chapter 35, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred. We can grab that.
This is Ezekiel chapter 35 and verse 3. It says, it's Ezekiel 35 verse 1. Moreover, the word of the Lord Yahawah came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir, and prophesy against it.
And that is exactly what we're doing. That's why we're coming out here every week. That's why all the men of the Lord are setting our faces against Esau to check down this thing. And that's all that we can do. We aren't to take up arms, we aren't to try to raise up some type of fighting force against Esau. Nah. The weapons of our warfare are not carnal, are mighty to to the pulling down of strongholds. This is enough. And say unto it, thus saith the Lord power, behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee.
Right, speaking of Esau, Edom.
And I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate.
Right, the same way that Esau wanted our nation destroyed, the same way that he's saying racist, even to the foundation thereof, he wanted our nation right now. He wanted our people eradicated. Well, that is going to happen to him. He is going to be made most desolate. He is going to be made what?
I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord Yahweh.
Right, and we're going to do the 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, where Esau and Judah and his God complex has gotten so strong in him wanting to rule forever that he is not only turning his face against the Lord's people, but he has turned his face against the Lord. And so the Lord is going to bring a judgment against him to show, nah, I am the Lord Yahweh. I'm the one that you're trying to do.
Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of his calamity, in the time that this calamity had an end.
We see that when Esau has been given power, we see that when Esau has been given power, what has he done with it? He has come against the nation of Israel. We see the hardcore captivity that he put out people in. We see the murder, the robbery, the killing, the heinous acts that he's done against our people. Why? Because he was exercising that perpetual hatred that he has brought, that he has against us since Genesis. So you're absolutely right. He's locked in for saying that before, but Esau don't got no way.
Hebrews chapter 12 and verse 16. Least to be any fornicator or profane person as Esau, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright.
And that's what it goes back to. First of all, he sold his birthright for two. Why? For that raw meat. So that was the first thing. And then what did he do? That's taken by Jacob. And so once that happened, Esau was human. That's that perpetual hatred started bubbling. And it never went away. This is something that goes back generations and generations. This is something that has gone down unto the descendants of Esau that he still has against our nation. He goes like to those Native Americans to this day. And we see how he has exercised that hatred against us. We see how he still wants to keep us low. We see how I lost my train of thought, the word I was
Verse 15 you know how that last word, when you still have the confession, you reject it, so you found no place to repentance, though you found it carefully repeated.
And the thing is, you can read that story of when the blessing was taken, and see it as, man, that's unfair. It belongs to Esau. Jacob just came in and but no, it was always the Lord's will. Esau wasn't fit. Esau is a bastard in the Lord's eyes. That's the scripture saying, Romans chapter 9, Jacob have I loved, Esau have I hated. So it was always meant to be that way. Esau was rejected of the Lord. It's nature.
Like you mentioned, that's what it says. The children not having done any good or any evil, that the purpose of the Most High might be fulfilled, not a worse than that cause.
Yeah, exactly.
So like you were mentioning, Esau being supplanted by Jacob and losing that birthright, that was already written.
It was the Lord's will, bro. It was the Lord's will. Yeah, it was taken. It happened in the fact that it happened, but that's something. That's how the Lord wanted it to be.
some of you were saying. This is Exodus chapter 17 and verse 16. For he said, because the Lord Yahawah hath sworn by the Lord, for he said, because the Lord Yahawah hath sworn that the Lord will have war with Amalek generation to generation.
And that's back in that scripture. Jacob have I loved, Esau have I hated. The Lord was going to be against Amalek, which is one of the tribes of Esau. He was going to be against Amalek from generation to generation. There was going to be a constant enmity that the Lord was going to have against this so-called white man from generation to generation until that was never going to go away.
I will hold my tongue no more and touch their wickedness, which they profanely commit. Even I suffer them for those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves.
Right, because right now we're in the stage that the Lord is speaking to his prophets against the wickedness that is done in his kingdom. That is that Esau is the head of. Right now we're in that stage. Eventually the judgments are going to come in bulk because of the wickedness. It's not just going to be the prophets are going to and then that's when the judgment is really going to hold at a high level. Because the Lord ain't going to suffer the wickedness to continue to come to pass.
Behold, the innocent righteous blood cries for duty, and the souls of the just complain continually.
Right, the righteous are sighing and crying unto the Lord for the abominations that's done in the midst. And the Lord hears those prayers. That's why we have to continue to pray to the Lord, continue to weep bitterly unto the Lord, because he hears them. And the Lord will return and bring a recompense upon this man and upon the people who are doing wickedness in his kingdom, because he hears those prayers and he sees the wickedness that's being done in his land. So, you guys.
Scripture says, give no rest until he make Jerusalem a praise on the earth, man. So we got to keep crying out to the Lord. And like the brother said, he don't answer our prayers. He hear those prayers, man. We've been waiting for the perfect time for the Lord to come and visit this place and fill this place out of fire.
2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 3. Let no man deceive you by any means. For that day shall not come, except to come a falling away first.
Right, as we have come away from the Lord, but what stage are we in? We are returning to the Lord by coming back to the knowledge of who we are, by coming back to the scriptures, coming back to serve Yahweh bahasham YAHAWASHI.
And that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition.
Right, and through the Spirit being put upon, the elect of learning who they are, what else are we learning? We're learning who the man of sin is. We're learning who Esau Edom is according to the scriptures. And what is describing that? The son of perdition. Now when you go into that word, because he is a destructive man.
So it's like,
And it says like the book of not Matthew, Isaiah, the 24th chapter, it says that the earth mourns and languishes because of the inhabitants thereof. So this sounds like something perfect because air's poison, right? The food's poison, education's poison, everything that you can think of has been tainted because of the rules that we. This is why
you can see that this devil, he's not fit to rule, man. He's the base of all man. So you see, you look at the effects of him ruling, man. Everything is being destroyed and defiled under his rulership. You know?
Ecclesiasticus, Sirach, chapter 10:4, the power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable. Profitable means something that produces gain. So under the devil's rulership, he's not producing any gain, he's not furthering life in any type of way. He's anti-Mashiach. Mashiach goes back, that's where they get the word Christ from, which means anointed. He's anti-anointed, he's anti-Messiah, anti-YAHAWASHI, who the word is called Jesus. And YAHAWASHI said, I am the truth, I am the way, I am life. So if he's anti-YAHAWASHI, he's anti-life, and that's why there's death. This is the valley of the shadow of death. That means there's death all around us. Death is always on our back, man. The air that we breathe is actually death. The food that we eat, the water that we drink, everything is death in this society. So, I'm going to jump down to society. The physician is going to call for long disease. Alright? And that disease is this devil that's in rulership. The physician is YAHAWASHI. He's coming to cut this devil off, man. Alright? In Isaiah 14, it says, how is the oppressive city cease? That golden cup, speaking of Babylon, it says the fir trees shall rejoice, saying no felon can come up against us and chop us down. So everything is going to rejoice. The trees is going to rejoice. The pigs is going to rejoice. The birds, the air is going to rejoice. The water is, everything is going to rejoice. When the Lord, YAHAWASHI, returns and the Lord sets up his elect, all right, he sets the meek on the throne, man.
I just want to get the definition of disease. Since you're bringing it out, since discomfort in the etymology says discomfort, inconvenience, stress, trouble, a lot more discomfort, stress, trouble, misfortune, disease, sickness, without or away goes back to this, and then you got ease, sense of sickness, illness, right? As far as ultimately, he's bringing down a lot of natural flow of life, the homeostasis. You know what I'm saying? Through his inventions and ideas. The water's polluted. Why? Because he's trying to make lithium batteries. He's pumping oil all through it. He's taking all the lobster and the shrimp and the bottom fluids out of it. You know what I'm saying? He's messing up people socially. All right? Marriage by creating multiple sexes, the psychological. I'm just talking about this just now. Like they'll sit there and call Jake that has energy as a little young boy, ADHD. But then, what do you call a person that thinks that's a male that thinks that they're female? That's a schizophrenic. But that's just the type of games that they play. But the games that they play, smart these people are, the dumber they are, man. They don't have no common sense or the more technology comes, the more distant people have with natural nature, man. People don't know how to have decent conversations. You know, watch their little show, Pop the Balloon. They on there, man, I want to make 200,000. Do you know the average of what people make is 40,000? Really? You're not living in reality, because why? You don't fucking work. Okay, it's nothing but a bunch of students trying to live the easy life. You know, or a bunch of fat, out-of-shape people wishing that they could. Okay? And the society encourages that. And that's why it's headed to hell in a handbag, for lack of better word than that. Hell can be thrown on nuclear missiles, because if the Lord don't intervene, he's going to destroy. It's going to get to a point that we're all goggles on and reaching out and trying to have a conversation, and we're right there. Well, how we know that's possible? Because you could be in one room and a short be another, you texting instead of just walking there and talking. You know, I was watching the podcast with Brian Clark. You know what I'm saying? He was talking about hollering at women and stuff. How you had your homies and you picking out one and all that. And now you just DMing. You don't even know if you're gonna have another dude. You ain't scoping out or nothing, man. You know,
Dating sites.
You know, telling you what they want. I got 5, so don't come for me. You know, like, you know, all kinds of shit, man. OnlyFans, man, people for doing dumb shit. You know, Instagram and all that. That's why you got these prophets bugging out, trying to do controversial videos instead of sticking to the doctrine. You know, Esau created the system. It's really Babylon. It's confusion, man.
I got one real quick. This is John 10:10. It says, the thief cometh not but to steal and to kill and to destroy.
And he's definitely a thief. He stole the country. Right? He stole our identity. Okay? He stole food. Right? He stole ideas. He stole patents. Right? Ultimately, we wasn't supporting the wicked, man. Okay? He stole nuclear capability. He stole people again. Then charged them for running away and said they stole himself. He created a patent so he could take your patent. Yeah. You know? Jack Daniels, you know, certain things with the internet. What kind of patents he fucking took, man? You know?
God, it says, I have come that they might have life and that they might have it more abundantly.
Yeah, YAHAWASHI is, as the brother said, is life. Okay? And we will have it more abundantly. Ultimately, every human being on this planet Earth for the most part is looking for peace, unless you've been traumatized by life. For the most part, people just want to have it their way and live an easy life. But Esau's created a system to confuse you on what peace really is. All right? Your body knows what peace is. Your body knows what love is. They'll tell women that love is when somebody's giving you everything, not for a man providing. All right? They'll tell you that, tell men that love is sex, but not a woman being a housewife. Okay? You know, a woman wearing logo shorts, walking through Walmart because she's doing everything sexually you want her to do. Then she's a good woman, but she's a horrible mother. You know? Like they put shit, man. You're turning things upside down to be esteemed as the potter's plate. And the thing is, it's just the same as the serpent in the garden. That offer was a tantalizing offer. The Hamites say tantalizing. It was a tantalizing offer to woo the woman. Surely you should not die. You know, type of concept. So they're doing the same thing. That's what they're going to do with the MOTV. Alright? Surely we're not going to try to control you, but surely you're going to have more freedom. Do this, do that, do this. Yeah. People going to flock and take it, man. Like yourself, you're going to go how far it'll go for you to be doing that to human beings. You know? Hypothetically, chipping people getting cancer, arm falling off. You know? You gotta blot out the sun because of the rays from the sun is interfering with your 5G, all kind of weird shit can happen.
unnatural. Then you dig it, and this is Esau. You'll sit here and CO2 factory. Oh shit, CO2 emissions. We need to stop having people. No, nigga, you stop. You know, like stop doing the shit you're doing.
We need to stop having you people.
Stop making cars, stop making these stuff, stop this mass production of shit. Everybody don't need this shit. You're so greedy that you're overproducing shit, and you gotta trick the people into consuming more than what they need so you can keep it. That's fucking greedy, man.
They overproducing the wrong shit. They don't need a new iPhone or anything. Yeah. He's coming out with the same plastic. All this shit that's detrimental to the environment, destroying people. Right up in Revelation, he said that the Lord will destroy him that destroyeth the earth. He's an unfit ruler. He's not even a ruler. He's a peasant. He's a slave. He's a not just one slave.
Well, that's what the scriptures say. Woe unto the land when thy king is a child. Now, when you go into that child, it's talking about a servant, man. You know, so this servant has been in rulership, man, which is what knocked everything off its course.
Yep.
It says in Proverbs, there's a precept where it says that it's not seemly for a servant to have rule over princes, man. And also in Proverbs, the 30th chapter, it talks about how it's 3 things that the earth is disquieted, and for 4 the earth cannot bear. And it goes into a servant ruling in place of a king. You know, it goes into a fool that's filled with meat. That's Esau. We got everything at his disposal, man. So that's it. That shows you that these different things that the earth is disquieted and the 4 it cannot bear. That's what's taking place, and this is what got everything out of course, man. And it talked about the princes when they eat in the morning. I'm roughly paraphrasing, but that's the greediness of the rulers. And as Sirach the 10th chapter says, as the ruler is, so are the people in the city. So Esau has turned all these people into a black hole, man. There's a precept in Sirach where it says the envious man is not satisfied with his portion. See, Esau is as hell and can't be satisfied, and that's what he pushed on the people, to always want more and more and more. But you got it, bro.
There's no way that a king could be one way and a people could be another. It doesn't matter. Because when he is, he creates the culture, and the people have to live in it. If you're going to be pissed off and revolted, or you're just going to be living, that means you're going along with it. That's why we're doing what we're doing. We're revolting. We come out of it, okay? Because we realize in the spirit realm that this place is polluted, man. All right, you open our eyes, so we walking around what much knowledge of peace and liberties, man. Irritated and half the shit that people are oblivious to.
This is why Ecclesiastes says too, as the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers. In what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein.
Yeah, so that's why we see a whole society of people who's not satisfied, man. Who can't be satisfied, you know?
It says when the vilest man is exalted,
The wicked walk on every side.
Walk on every side, man. So this devil, in Isaiah it says, children are there, the child, alright? A red fucking bastard stepchild, alright? It just caused a massive sin from the sports store. You take a damn baby doll and put it on the spider leg. Oh, let's just send this nigga blood, put a rocket on this nigga, man. Alright, shoot this nigga up in the sky, just experimenting on shit, fucking everything, changing the natural. Why you put a baby doll on the spider? But he's actually, this nigga's actually really doing that. I'm splicing.
He's really doing that. There's an old picture, man, from this German scientist. It had to be like in the 50s or 60s, because it's a black and white photo of 2 dogs sold together, man. Like this dude really just he do shit just to experiment. Yeah. And then it said how the dogs lived together for like 3 days and then they died or some shit, man. But this dude, he diabolical, man. And this what the fuck he thinks about, man. You know?
Yeah, imagine going to Chicago, man. You can see on the, you know what I'm saying, like as you drive, you see an apple tree, a cherry tree, you know what I'm saying? But you know, but they ain't about life, you know what I'm saying? It used to be like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm
the
saying.
soil and the ecosystem all fucked up. It was, you know, the earth language, man.
Yeah, it's a sick ass movie, man. I watched years ago, man, and I wish I didn't see it. But it's called Centipede.
Yeah.
It's a sick ass movie, man. But it shows you the mentality of Esau and how he thinks of shit like that, man. You know, this dude is diabolical, and if you don't think he's really doing that shit in real life, then your ass been deceived already, man. This nigga trying to alter DNA and shit, man.
Yeah, they're willingly ignorant of the wiles of the devil, man. They don't want to believe it'll, affect what? You know, they don't want to believe that being independent and just go and get your education and get in your bag will destroy your family. People don't want to believe that because they'd rather just be fixated on the benefits of the wiles of the devil. And it never works out. That's how the devil works. He transforms himself into an angel of light. You know, just like in the movies. They'll give you a deal, but it's never the deal that you wanted. You know, I want to be rich above my means, and then it's like, you know, some type of plot twist to it. Okay, that's how Satan's deals work, man. And lazy and undisciplined people fall for it all the time, man. Greedy people that are ultimate carnal. Okay, you're supposed to resist the devil, and he will flee from you. Resist your flesh. All right.
Thessalonians chapter 2, start back in verse 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called the Most High.
Yeah, so ultimately that began in the time of Rome. Okay, that falling away happened in was that 70 AD? Okay, when Caesar Jerusalem dealing with Vespasian, Titus, and all that. You know, and they had an Israelite general. Okay, ultimately that's the person who actually took down the church. Okay, he was the one that gave up the ideas and orchestrated. He was a whole Israelite that was a general, man, proving that there was Gentiles, Israelites that were so-called Gentiles.
Tiberius Julius Alexander, Alexandrian Jew.
Yeah.
Showing you that Cornelius was an Israelite that was of the Italian band.
Yeah.
Just like now you have Israelites, so-called blacks and Hispanics, that's a part of the U.S. Army. It's that simple.
Yeah, you're gonna have Israelites coming in NATO helmets, beating the shit out of you, man. Yeah. Why would they beat the hell out of you? You're an Israelite. Stop thinking this is a fucking Netflix movie. These niggas is all for themselves. They're trying to live and take care of their family. Just like you don't give a fuck about this truth, and you trying to take care of you and yours. That's how these niggas gonna be when they come over here. I'm black, just like you don't give a fuck. I gotta kill you in order to take care of my family, so I don't end up like this. Just like you selling out. Alright? Ultimately, everybody, when it says in Isaiah the 30th chapter, let's see that it's a breach that's ready to fall. Okay? But while you try to get that going back to, what's your name? The falling away first. You know? And that man of sin being revealed, it's time to wrong and when it manifested, the steamroll. That's it. Once they came out, they really through Greece, but when Rome is where they settled. You know what I'm saying? Rome, that's when the foundation, the cradle of Esau civilization started so-called in Greece. Right? And then when they got Rome, it was just like, alright, we have to eat. Alright? And then when they declined, they already had all their ideas structured and functioned and all that. They go through the Byzantine Empire and all that, then they came through the the Renaissance and all that. You know, and they came through with their refurbished ideas. Okay?
Yeah, it says in First Maccabees, it says in Grecian, was multiplied in the earth. So how much more now? They had all that time to rule of the Grecians, all that time to rule of the Romans. Them niggas went down and came back. So their pride is at an all-time high. Their wickedness, their evil has reached to the heavens. Now, the Lord, there's no way they got 1,000 more years. There's no way they got 100 more years. I don't believe they got 10 more years, 5 more years. We're at the bitter end of this place. The Lord is cutting the days short. I said to John 36, make the time short. The Lord
There's
is making
nuclear
it.
missiles. What? They don't even will need an extra 1,000 years for what? There's nothing else prophetically that needs to be brought forth outside of the MOTB.
Right.
That's it.
Everything is on the forefront. Everything is out in the open. The MOTB is in the open. The ICTM's in the open. World War III is in the open. Like, it's not going
It's gonna take 1,000 years. That's you talking about they give them about 5 more hours, they're gonna fight. No, man. Fight anytime soon, man.
So Isaiah chapter 30, verse 12. Wherefore thus says the Holy One of Israel, because you despise the word, oppression, and perverseness, and stay thereon.
This talking to our people. We're talking about Esau, because Esau is a person. Okay?
Therefore this iniquity shall be to you. It says, therefore this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall.
This is another thing I wanted to say is that falling away, we got to think about the kingdom, the neighboring kingdom, the kingdom that's on top has the most amount of influence. You know what I'm saying? And then you think about forget who it was, Zedekiah. One of the kings pretty much, when Necho came and Nebuchadnezzar went over to Egypt and took down Necho and he left, Israel eventually made another league with Egypt. Why? Because even though Babylon was doing their thing, Egypt still had an influence on them because of their power. Rome had an influence on neighboring countries because of their power. It tells you in First Maccabees, since we have departed, our life has been much sorrow, so let's make a covenant with the heathen. Okay? So what you think of America? America has influence. Okay? The power, the rich, the army, all right? The lifestyle. See these Japanese doing all that shit, ham on Instagram. Should never gave him a phone, man. You know, in the dirt with it, you know. But Esau's influence caused the falling away ultimately was leading into the wilderness. But then that falling away became spiritual as well. You know, Jake fell away through the ideas and doctrines of Esau, man.
They come with freedom. They don't have boundaries.
Yeah, you can do all kind of wicked. You can't have multiple wives. You have a marriage certificate. You can't stone a boat to death. Okay?
Yeah. That's life. Stoning a mole is life for the nation. That's good. That's good for the having multiple women. That's more life. That's more children. That's more resources. That's more multiplying. He's against life. You don't want you. He'll okay you being a fruitcake, a damn bocce boy. That's okay. You can go be with a man. You can do all that. That's cool. But you can't have more than one woman. We're not having that. That's how this nigga acts, man. All right. That's what this nigga. That's how his mentality. Like, nah, we're not having that. That's outlawed. All right. Multiple women, no. But yeah, you can definitely lay with another dude. That's fine. Matter of fact, let's give these niggas more rights. Let's push it on all the, let's push it on the children. All right. Let's push it on all the. What's on Disney Channel? A damn child called Modern Family. Little boy. All right, this is this nigga's society, so the end has to come. You don't know if the Messiah is going to come in our lifetime. You don't know. We know.
What about the children and shit? I just did a lesson on that. Like, they had a whole commercial of a kid catching measles. And it was like, yeah, he caught measles. Yeah, tell him to stay home and get a comic book. Just walk along, maybe laughing, joking about measles. Fast forward from Kamala Harris is talking like, oh, this is like the bubonic plague, man. We need to stop. Y'all need to get shots. Meanwhile, they putting all kind of extra shit, like the brother was saying with the DNA. You know,
Yeah.
that Jabberwocky got reptile proteins in it, got eggs in it, crab blood. You know, a nanoparticle. Putting synthetic gumbo into your veins, man. You know.
And when you look at the witches, they got them damn ish nose. You know, when you like on the cartoons, they got that damn ish nose, that J-double-O nose, and they're just stirring up. They're just throwing shit in. That's all. That concoction that they injected into all these people's arms, that was just a bunch of shit thrown together to set now, these people don't know it, but what happened in 2020 was a setup, man, and you niggas is got to get caught with that right.
The foundation is set up for making your ass a cyborg, man. That was a foundational setup.
Yep.
And it wasn't by chance. Okay? How the hell they come out with all these QR machines? It's out the blue. First you gotta come up with the idea. You gotta prove it. The amount, if you wanna open a fucking restaurant, the amount of time it takes you to get approved for half that shit and get it and do all it takes you months.
Yep.
They just shot it out. I'm talking about new technology.
Yep.
You know? It already was there. They just needed a reason to mass produce it.
Yep.
Okay? And that's sometimes what they do as well, because again, they want to mass produce things. They don't want to just make, oh, this store wanted, I'm gonna sell it to you like a Shark Tank or some shit. No, they want to mass produce fucking Nike. They want to mass produce bacon. They want to mass produce chicken. Okay? So they need you in order. Why do they want to mass produce? So they can make a mass amount of money. How they create people to be mass consumers through oppression, man. Oppression. That's why they call it like comfort eating. You know, that's what happens when you break a horse. He becomes a consumer. That means you tell him where to go. You tell him what to eat. You control him. And the oppression breaks people. That's why slavery. That's why they did it in slavery. They got to, you know, when you what's that book? I know what I'm talking about. The slave book.
The Willie Lynch letter?
Yeah, the Willie Lynch letter, man. You know, they'll tell you how to pretty much how you break. You got to do this to them and do that to them. They were oppressing them, so they broke them spiritually. So they relied on Esau for everything. All right, and that's what he's doing to us now. He's oppressing us from all sides, financially, emotionally, mentally. Okay, you just constantly thinking about bills. It ain't just them like directly hitting you with a lawsuit. It's like every day you gotta think about paying a fucking bill. That's oppressive. Okay? You can't sit down and enjoy your family, your woman bugging out. That's oppressive. Your car fucked up because it's hard to make a break. Now it's breaking. That's oppressive. You know? Yeah. Watching everybody do their thing, going crazy. Watching everybody on Instagram living their best life, that's oppressive.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They flexing too.
And flexing on you, showing you, and just telling you can do it. You know what I'm saying? So now you all bugged out because just enjoying what you have. You must stay out daily bread. You know? Because you created that, so now, in order to get that, oh, you want this lifestyle, you tired of life to live it, you come to school, you get programmed. You know what I'm saying? Get the certificate, and you might get one of these jobs. But really, you just got to skill or skill and force somebody to get that. You know, it's all about capitalism. It ain't about the best product. McDonald's wouldn't be the fucking best burger chain if it was all about the best product. You know? It's all about power, propaganda, and all that shit, man. It's all created this great place of, what is it, you know, working hard to become great and shit.
American dream.
The American dream. Yeah. I forgot it because it ain't real.
It's not a dream.
It's not real. You pretty much, they want you to, you're at work. You know, if you work more hours, you get more money, but I need time to spend it. Nigga, I'm always in here, I fucking spend the money. You know?
Well, the more money you make, the more money they take.
The more money they take. It's all oppression. It's consistent oppression. You know? But then you got to go to them. Let's get that scripture. You got to go to your enemy for one of all things. So now, you got to go to him for hope. You got to go to him for your God. That's how he wanted to be set up. Okay? Like Jesus. Right?
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 47. Because thou servest not the Lord thy power with joyfulness.
That's the main key that David understands, because you didn't serve the Lord by power.
With joyfulness.
With joyfulness. Okay?
That's a key thing, man, because we're supposed to be rejoicing in what the Lord has done for us, man.
It's a good thing to eat fruit over fucking Snickers or Hot Fries. It says, as long as I eat,
to last night to have a structure, man. You know? See, this world is about, what's the word? Outlawedness, man. If that's a word. Lawlessness. You know? Here it is. He established boundaries, you know? But when it comes to actual moral boundaries, you know? Yeah, there's no moral standard here, man.
Yeah, but at the same time, he goes to one of his balls, his little fancy thing, you gotta fucking, you ain't gotta deal with fucking courts and shit a certain way. He formal as hell. You know? It ain't like, it's like he don't like truly know any better. He just willing to fuck with everything. You know what I'm saying? But he knows how to, just like with, you can just marry who you want to do it. They keep this shit in the family like a mother up there, man. Okay? Motherfuckers know better to an extent, but they're so wicked that they don't have any boundaries, so they'll go there and fuck with that shit. Right? And then come back and live their life. Just like these, when I was in Louisiana, I see a lot, man, a lot of Edomites, man. They used to go and be a fucking nomad for like 3 to 4 years. You know, living with a backpack and shit. That boys go out there trying to get food, taking real bugs out. You know what I'm saying? He just want to fucking do that shit. And then when he don't feel like it no more, he go back. That's what Esau do at the time. He'll slide through the ghetto, get a hood rat, kill that bitch, and then enlarge that body and then do what he wants. You know? He'll snort coke, fentanyl, he'll do all that shit. And then he'll go back and do what he do. If he fall in love with it, he'll over with himself, but they fuck around. They say, oh, this shit is really controlling your mind. Let's put it in the movie. You know? That's very destructive weapon after that.
It says, because thou servest not the Lord thy power with joyfulness.
What is serving the Lord? Following the scriptures, keeping his will, keeping the commandments to his best ability. Okay?
And with gladness of heart.
And with gladness of heart. You ain't stressed out because you gotta keep the Sabbath. Alright? You ain't stressed out because you can't eat no pork or no lobster and all that. Alright? You see somebody else coming and you stressed out because you can't get on. You know?
For the abundance of all things, therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee.
Because the Lord expects to be, he's a power that expects to be served. Yep. That's the thing, it takes action to serve something.
And it's for our benefit.
Yeah, like washing the ass. You know what I'm saying?
That last part just said for the abundance of all things, man. You know, so being obedient to the Lord is for our benefit, man. Like the scripture says, you have not forsaken me, but your own selves, saith the Lord, man. So these people that refuse to return, they're only forsaking themselves, like you're doing any hurt to the Lord. You know?
No, I want to eat no vegetable.
Yeah. Now your ass 6 years old and you 300 pounds.
Can't run fast and shit. All the kids leaving you. All the cold bitches don't want you. You know. Now you like, damn, man.
Listen, but now you got the consequences that come with that. Now you feel like
now you going back. You gonna start serving the fat nigga here. Because that's a place you. You know, and that's how it is in the world. That sin is the sugar. It's the you know, all the bad shit that seems good right out the gate. Right. You know, wickedness is opposite to wisdom. It's very sweet in the beginning, like wisdom, but it's destructive at the end. Yeah. You know, wisdom is like a purification. You know, it's sweet, but it turns and get you bitter, and then that heal you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Refining influence.
Yeah.
It says, therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee, in hunger, and in thirst, and in nakedness, and in want of all things.
And in want of all things, you want to get real money, you got to go to him for education. The logic of it is stupid as fuck. If my child, it's just like like, I'm glad you can't put a degree on, like, which makes it so obvious you can't put a degree on boxing, right? When you got, like, Teofimo Lopez, the Mayweathers, and they fathers raised them up, those are the best boxers. The ones that are raised by their parents to box. You know what I'm saying? And their parents used to box, and some of them weren't even that good, but they raised them straight into it, so they mastered that craft. You didn't need no certificate for you saw to be that good at that skill set. Yeah, that's just the point. All of them, these motherfuckers, Triple G, not Triple G, but you know, the born and trustee, for a name, the Russian, yeah, Kapish. You know what I'm saying? You see that high level. The point is that you got to go to Esau. He'll tell you, in order to be great at this thing, you got to come to me. And what happened was, your family made you hungry. And your ass want to be an actor on some dumb shit. So he gives you an avenue, man. You know what I'm saying? And that time, you are what your family is, man. You know? If your family is sheep herdsmen, it's only logic because you'll have to start over likewise to produce a new skill set. You know? But Esau came for education. He created grocery stores. Okay? You gotta go to him for apples, oranges, and all that. There was a point where when you had your own land, you grew your own food to buy your own sweat. That was your purpose. Okay? They came through all this fucking mass production. Now you can do this, with this, be this. You can be whatever you want, be this. Now you can chose this fucking route to go, and then you go there, you switch, you got the majors and the minors. It's all bullshit, man. Yeah, you know? It's an endless rat hole of fucking pleasures that are not good for you. Alright?
Because really they minimize what you're, what we're supposed to, like the brother said, growing our own food, that's not even really an option in this society. You're in a fucking apartment, man, you ain't really got no land, it's concrete every goddamn where, man. So he really minimized the options, but he gives you this illusion that you can be all you want to be, and he puts you in this school, and he doesn't even really have any avenues or so-called options. And you can be anything except who we really are, which is the Israelites. That's why they keep
put a glass dome on that shit, man. You can see what they doing up there, make you feel like you can get up there, but it's a glass dome up there. Once you get there, it's like, damn, this is it for me. You know? That shit, hey, ain't nothing been more depressing than that. Your job and they're like, yeah, your position ain't gonna get paid or nothing. You for the rest of your life. Yeah. You're gonna be like, what the fuck? There's no growth or nothing. Their job suck ass. You know? Wow. Walking in Babylon sucks ass, but there's a greater hope. Yeah. He saw the Lord had given us this glass dome. Okay? Look at this. Now people are going to chase Esau.
It says, just finish on this, it says, and he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee.
Yeah, Esau. So once you go to him, to the one of things, now he start putting boundaries on you. You're dominant, and you are opposed to the Jabberwocky. And if you don't administer it to somebody, you can lose your license. Like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing now. You know what I'm saying? I done took all the tests, performed all this shit. I done did open heart surgery. And you take my license, now I can't do it anymore. Like, no, I could still give me a scalpel and I'll do it right now. But nah, that's the system they created.
The devil want everybody on the leash, man. Whether it's a short leash or a long leash. Go ahead, he's going to come in, man, where you can control and tell you how far you can go, and that's it.
Ultimately, the ultimate leash is getting to the MOT rich. Yeah. You know? It's because just having us on camera ain't good enough. There's cameras. That nigga want to see our respiratory system, our thinking.
Yeah. Like a subdermal
dream.
That MOTB is a dog collar. You know, when you hit that button and it shock their ass, man. You know, or they got that invisible fence where if they go too far out, it'll zap them, man. That's what that MOTB is, man.
You're gonna be in that car driving, and then that motherfucker, your car tell you going too far. You going out your district. You going out your district. It ain't the car tracking, it's that chip that'll be inside you niggas, man.
Yeah, it's a sad fucking life. Even we talk about it, man. When we go to the city, You know, Chicago, we would ride down Navy Pier and we would see these millionaires with their yachts and they sitting out on the lake. And it's like, bro, you can only go so far, man. Or down in Miami, down in Florida, these millionaires, they got these big mega yachts, man, and your ass can only sail so far. You can't hop on your shit and be like, you know what, man, I'm gonna sail my ass to Italy, man.
Private jet, you can't do private jet.
Yeah, you know, got what they call that, no-fly zones. You know, so we coming into a place, man. You ain't gonna be told about how far you can travel, when and where. You know,
Actually, where you going?
if you got the means, yeah, like King Solomon, he didn't have to ask nobody. He had the means to build the ships. He had the men to send over there, and that's what it was, man.
What's stopping them?
You know,
Like who the hell you talk to? You should have locked it out of the way. You know, Elon Musk is sending them over. You know, so that shows that level of power to this.
Yeah.
Okay? And that's why we got to get up into power. Y'all think that Esau going to let y'all in. He is not. He's going to give you a glass dome. Okay? Nate, he's just going to be the boule version. You know? They ain't let you in Illuminati. They're going to put your ass in a boule. You know? Y'all got perks, but it ain't ours, man. You don't got full access, unlimited subscription. Okay? You got to act and do a certain way. And if you're there, you know, that's a different subject, but Esau is wicked as hell, man. Like the brother said, that very good analogy of he just want to put that dog and have a leash on everybody.
Yeah.
You know, he's trying to follow people with the carbon footprint. You know, he's pretty much trying to scientifically justify why he needs to put a leash on them. So he's saying that the carbon emission is too much. So stop making cars. Because it's easy.
The cows and the bark too much.
Like cows have always been
Yeah.
wars and shit. Cars just got here.
Right.
You know?
Or-
Factories.
right, factories, man.
Let's eliminate the most recent things that made not the things that the world created or that's been around. Yeah, that's gonna need to be eliminated as Esau. Yeah. He got groceries in one hand, a knife in the other, and he see a bazooka. We like, fuck these groceries. I got a bazooka and a knife. I can go kill somebody, take their groceries. I can make somebody go get me groceries. That's how he thinks, man. Now, he chooses violence. He's a man of violence. The devil came not to do nothing but what? Kill and destroy. You know? The way of the Habashim outside is peace. Alright? Now people have been captivated through Babylon to not want peace anymore. Their peace is being ratchet.
Well, it's Wisdom of Solomon. It talks about so great plagues called they peace. They were living under tyranny. You know, when you read, I believe that's Wisdom of Solomon, the 4th chapter. It talks about a king living, oppressing his people under tyranny, you know, through idolatry. And it says that those people got so accustomed to it, man, they called those things peace. So it's the same thing here in this society, man. You know, in 2020, look at how they was trying to get back to be normal. You know, they were talking about, man, hope, get back to normal. Like, what is normal, man? Seeing a 6'5", you know, nigga in a tutu walking down the street, that's normal, man. You know, you go to the bar and a nigga with long hair sitting at the bar, but you see him from the back view, you think it's a woman. That's what's normal, man. No, this shit ain't normal, man.
And they're talking to you stupid and shit. You know? Motherfuckers had to be in their house and be normal. And it drove me crazy. You know?
They have to be with the kids.
Yeah, they have to actually interact with human beings on a regular, and it fucked them up, man. You know? They send the kids to school, they remote the day. Your badass kids to school. Somebody else. You ain't free daycare. Right. Free daycare for your ass. Then they go to then they come home.
Well, they learning how to be more of a degenerate.
Yeah. That's exactly what it is.
That's what I can do wrong, yeah, just like you could ask that lead analogy, especially with the electric collar, you don't need a physical fence. So it's like you see, you got this yard, you can look past this yard, and in your mind you can think you can achieve all of that, but as soon as you go far enough, you start feeling like, no, you have boundaries, man. And that's what American citizens, they're all starting to realize. That's why they're on TikTok complaining about the way of the so-called way of life in society, man. How the ability to hide these things.
It kind of remind me of we got to fight Godzilla. They had him in that dome. He do that shit unreal. Broke up. Getting out. It's like shit. We saw what's put a boundary on every single thing, man. All right. Like the brother was speaking about with people on TV, he's ready to control everything. All right. I don't like how you talk. I don't like how you dress. You ain't using your silverware properly. You ain't sitting upright properly. You ain't dressing properly. All right. I'm cutting all your finances off, man. Like going into that video that they were sitting about the little cartoon, I don't know if you see the title of it, but it was pretty much showing a guy sitting in an apartment all day. They sending his universal base income. Okay, he was very limited on what he could do. This is how Esau wants you. While you're in a small space, in a smart city, he'll be enjoying the rest of the world, man. He's trying to sit up on a throne as the Most High, seeing himself he is the Most High. He got his phone, that's his angels, you know, his computers, that's his angels, his data. You know? Like his ability to see everything, track you, you know what I'm saying? Consider where you live or die, who is born, right? Who's not born. Alright? And he's ultimately trying to control that, man. And the last thing he's trying to get access to is your mind. And he's damn near broke. Because through that 5G or 6G, the AI and all this other shit, they can see your thermal scans and see if you're mad, happy, or sad, you know, your brain waves. And they talk about the fucking AI system. Yeah, the Willow, the quantum chip. That motherfucker pretty much tell the future. They can diagnose who you is and what you're capable of. You know? So it's gonna get to a point that there's gonna be a machine. If you walk through it, you're gonna know, nigga, if you got evil intentions and good intentions, technically, because you was frowning and your temperature was at such and such degree, your heart rate was like this, and your eyes was locked in on this target, so you was gonna attack you. You know? Just imagine you try to like you have to shoot up the school and shit, or you think alarms go off based on how your intention is mentally, what you've been thinking about the night before, with all of that, man. You have to have some thankful that talk about your shoes and shit. That motherfucker bumper go off. That man probably plays on that because you don't want to go to jail.
Ain't like we got G19 about it. I don't want to talk, bro. Shout out to all I got something real quick. It's Habakkuk 2 and 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in them, but the just shall live by his faith.
Your soul is ultimately your desires, man. It's not upright. Things that you look forward to, when you yawn and you stand somebody's about to be hurt, bro. He's the male version of a nigga woman, man. That's why they told hey, what fellowship does the sheep have for the hyena, you know? Like, he thought the nigga woman, she embodied his energy. She studied it, you know? And that's how women are. Hey, when they fall in love with a nigga, they kind of become him. Yeah. Watching the shows, getting into the streets, that proves out women have made a covenant with Esau, man. They drug dealer on planet Earth, and then if you get a nigga on a corner, you know, peddling crack or fentanyl, and then he's like, see, this is the problem with you niggas. He's like, bro, you Earth, you created, you found fentanyl. Alright? You found crack, man. You're the one that ain't no niggas putting all that shit on and going to no lab and fuck with no cocaine like that. Yo, that was the Edomite shit, man.
And also on the documents, describe all these opioids and all that.
Yeah, well, they don't care enough to get in the center. So, because it's too much of a paper thing. So, they did that with the 2020 Jaguar. It was incentive for people to get that. And now, expose their ass to using them incentives when they try to get them to do the alphabet shit. You know, he said, we don't want your money. You're not about to sit there and tell us, we about to stop funding you. We don't care, man. You know? And that shows the wiles of the devil. It's that glass dome. They'll tell you got a chance, but then there's a catch. Okay? You got to serve him.
Verse 5, it says, yea, also, because he transgresseth by wine.
Yeah, and wine is doctrine and philosophy. Esau is our people into all kind of shit too. But Esau got all kind of fucking ideas and theories. He came up with Caesar bullshit, bro. Like Jesus. You came up with Zeus, all kind of shit, man. Well, Zeus is an attached idea. But, you know what I'm saying? They come up with a lot of wicked ideas, man. They furbish a lot of wicked ideas too. Okay?
He is a proud man, neither keepeth at home.
Always a no shelter.
Housing crisis.
You giving Ukraine. Hey, Trump got on. Yeah, with nothing. Zelensky. He's been going damn. Zelensky was crazy. When he was talking about the Democratic Party, how they was fucking up all that money, man. He's talking about millions of dollars, $75,000 to send somebody for a drag concert in Brazil and shit. $15,000 to do this, $1 million for condoms. You know, like all kind of wickedness that they're doing, man. You know, while you got people inside this country and you're redlining schools based off the neighborhood, you will fuck up their neighborhood with crime, lower the value of the house, which lowers the tax value, and those tax dollars go to the school. Now you got low education funding in the school, and then you charge up the books for the education. And it's just this whole fucking system of fucking bullshit, systematic oppression, man. You know? You can't just, we gotta go down there for one of our things, but we got our bread to fall amongst the Gentiles. And it's irritating to see Jake walking around, follow a lot of line and shit, man. You know? Looking at your kid like, damn, bro, I gotta fight to not have you a part of the alphabet group. You know? That's not a fight you should have. They should know who you are. When people are going to program. Okay?
It says, who enlarges his desire as hell.
Yeah, he can never be satisfied, man. All right, his desires is death, grave, evil, torment. Okay?
And is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people.
Yeah, he's not the son of God. I want to hear that word. Every place he went, he had a so-called war or something. He's still stationed there. Okay? He's still up in there. He's still in Korea. Still in Thailand, wherever, Vietnam. Right? Unless that country forcibly ejected him, man. And a lot of those people don't because they make leads with these stuff. Okay? Yep.
Different occupation. Why is there no Chinese bases in America? Why is there no Russian bases in America? There's American bases everywhere else. That's an occupation of that country.
Yep. They ain't got no China embassies or I don't know if they do it, but I've never heard of it. You know, Chinese embassy. They got U.S. embassies damn near in every country, man. You watch them movies, the motherfuckers driving, niggas chasing them, they just hop over to the embassy and they safe and shit. You know? Why? He's in every nation, man.
Everybody's backyard, everybody's basic. You know what I'm saying?
And why? Why ultimately? Because he's fatness of the earth. Okay? He wants all the resources. Right? He wants Thai niggas to wear Nikes. Take the fucking flip-flops off. Take the shin guards off and put these fucking Nikes on. Get a basketball. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, I got this fucking new land over here that's selling hella rubber, and I need to get this rubber off. You know? That's pretty much what it is. It's handbags. Alright? There's these fucking false wars and things that go in there and countries and shit. You know?
Extract resources. Take. There's two things that can't be satisfying. One of them being that horse leech, and that say, take, or give. That's all this devil does. Keep on taking so the desire is as hell. It says the grave is never gonna stay. Ain't nobody dying no more. There's too many dead niggas. No, it just keeps on.
I think I'm balling out. I got too many dead niggas to
Right.
do. No, the grave ain't gonna see that. You know?
That's this devil. He'll never stop. And this nigga talking about another 1,000 years. No, he's not. Bro, look how he's moving right now. Right now, he's talking about AI taking over. The nigga Elon said it's dangerous. Let's see as long as you got me in time, it's still dangerous, but we're gonna see what happens. Just rush out that blue, we can see what happens.
They take the big flash of tuna brown, dirt, they injecting it, a red dye, soaking it in red dye, then wrapping it in a bag of carbon monoxide so it can not smell, stink, or taste rotten. You know? And you telling me you got 1,000 years, they kind of do this to fucking food? You know? Hell no, ain't got no 1,000 years, man. As greedy as Esau is, he can make GMO salmon like a motherfucker, and you're sitting there trying to sell old food and shit. How about Jake be, hey, that a lot of plague, you know, Jake getting them the gut, you know what I'm saying, bowels going up, man, because Esau's injecting all this, even the natural produce is injecting now. It's fucked up. There's, I stopped eating red meat a lot, and so I go to, you know, I'm trying to get some salmon. I went to every store, man. It's like all of them have the red dye in it, man. You know, it's gonna be very rare. You gotta go get some wild caught salmon, man.
You gotta catch it.
You know, so they dumping that red dye. That red dye causes, you know, ADHD and all that cancer. Yeah, because
cancer
it makes it look fresh. And Esau wants you to make you feel like that's that glass dome. You get fresh food, you know it, man. You get old as regular food. You're in the third world country, but it's that Korea shit on the interview. The nigga had fucking wall, you like it had hella roasted shit, you know. That's Babylon, man. We created thousands of jobs, you know.
And a lot of these other countries, alcohol is the thing that it's outlawed in these other countries. Like they serious that they put up there to give Canada the good stuff. But y'all voting for change for a better life.
They told you it was great and then made y'all go vote for it. That's crazy. They tell you fucking red dye and your meat is great. Vote for it. Now vote for better meat. You know? Sitting there programming your kids. Now vote for a better school system.
It's the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2 and verse 24. It says, nevertheless, through envy of the devil came death into the world. They that were
The word envy in the online etymology dictionary, it says envy, jealousy, rivalry. Having
ultimately he's a jealous, evil person, bro. Like you could tell when even on a low level, because the low level interaction kind of gives you a glimpse into their window. Jacob was selling drugs or some shit. He got a demon and shit. You thought about pulling you over, you know? And you know what I'm saying? Like they'll do that because they're jealous. All right, Esau himself was like that. When he lost that birthright, right, which is a natural thing to get mad at, right? But when he seen Jacob, when he was all right, it was all gravy.
Well, he sold it in the first place.
Yeah,
so that just sold you the piece of shit that he is, man.
Yep.
Because he sold it in originally. Then when it was given to Jacob, now you wanna be mad over something that you gave away.
Which is not reasonable at all. Because you talk that shit up. That's what you know. Then when you see Esau, Jacob, when he was doing good, it was all good. But then Jacob started establishing himself. He started doing his thing when he wanted to beat, race him. You know?
Yeah, it's like you find in the attic, man. You got all these old ass basketball cards, and you like, man, I'm just gonna get it to man. Here, you can have them. Then somebody go through it, man, and they find this motherfucking 1985 Michael Jordan rookie card, and then that motherfucker sell for $12 million on the market. Now you got alt with this. No, you gave it away, nigga. Now you mad and all this shit. No, dog. You said, hey, go ahead. Whatever's there, you can have all that. Yeah.
Based on what you did to try to get it back.
Well, that's what the brother is reading, because it says through envy of the devil came death into the world. Well, how did death come into the world? It was through Eve. But now what happened? The serpent enticed her. So that lets us know that the serpent had hatred or ill will toward Adam. So because he had that hatred or that ill will, he went to the woman. And this is what Esau is doing today. So he got this ill will or hatred towards the nation of Israel. So now he's going to Eve all over again in today's society in order to destroy the nation, man. That's the dude, you know?
Just thinking about that, you probably, see how what happened in Garden of Eden, how it happened, and sort of his power over it sort of happened again, staying power, but the Lord got a remnant. We already said. So, just falling away first.
Yeah.
A little quick hit. Wisdom of Solomon chapter 2, it says, "All who trust the poor righteous man, let us not spare the widow, nor ravish the ancient gray hairs of the age." And that's that jealousy. But you can get what you got so we can keep that connected, about the jealousy.
Just go to envy on the dictionary now. It says a feeling of discontent or covetousness with regard to another's advantages, success, possession.
That's what it was.
Covetousness is another synonym for envy.
And that's a concept, because we're peculiar people, so we stuck to the behavior on at that point. Our existence and the fact that, you spiritually we twins or we related, that's gonna enrage you, man. That's like you had siblings, your buddy getting shit at you, you would be mad.
He's a failure. He's a total failure.
You'll start undermining them and hating on them.
Well, he felt that he, just as, me speaking as a man, as I read Genesis and as I, think and extrapolate, he was already the tree of knowledge of good and evil. When the Lord gave wisdom to Adam, he said, look, you could deal with all the trees, but this tree in the midst of the garden, don't deal with him. So the Lord exalted Adam over this dude who already had the wisdom of good and evil, man. So he felt like he was supposed to be in a position to rule, but the Lord passed him over and gave it to Adam. And it's the same thing that took place with Cain and Abel, which played itself out again with Jacob and Esau, and how the Lord put by Esau and chose Jacob, man. How it was all predestined and ordained to be as such,
Or to remix a movie just like that. He does it with the Passover a lot, And that's the same thing with the good and evil. That's a heavy. He had that, but he didn't have, because to only know good is to be innocent, man. You know what I'm saying? He's like a child, Like everything he do is like, you don't have no ill will towards him. And that's how we were originally were. We only knew good, so we were innocent. But now the Lord is going to temper, and He ultimately is going to give us what Esau had, but we're going to have good intentions. Because we ultimately going to have the knowledge of goodness. Yeah, we learned it now.
You know, through this trial and error, man.
Yeah.
And Adam had to learn it first, being our Lord YAHAWASHI. That's why in Hebrews 5, it says, though he were a son, yet he learned obedience through the things which he suffered, man. So all throughout these different generations, you know, as we've been coming back into the flesh, you know, we've been having different learning experiences, man. You know?
In history, timelines, you know, plagues, wars, incidences. We have all kinds of knowledge of something evil. You know, all the Esau's inventions gave us all the knowledge of evil we could possibly have. And another point is that the reference to, you know, Adam and Eve and the serpent, and then us. Really, when we got the knowledge of good and evil, we telling people to repent. He was weaponized. You know? He weaponized.
Warn them of the evil. He telling them, look, this is evil.
Yeah, you should say, you know, pork, like you ain't gonna die, you eat it.
Protein.
Yeah.
Good treat protein, man. No, it's not food, bruh. But he's advertising it, man. He's advertising and promoting wickedness. Okay, while we're casting it down, so we're in complete opposition. It says that he opposes and exalts himself above all that is called God. And we're on God's side. We're God's sons. We're the princes of the powerful. We serve Yahweh bahasham Yahweh. So this is complete opposition between Jacob and Esau. That same war, like the brother said, he went all the way back to the beginning between the serpent and Adam. They was battling. The serpent was envious, so he was doing everything that he could to try to overthrow and take Adam's position. The same with Cain and
With the whole garden, like the whole earth, not just Adam.
Yeah.
He had his hatred toward Adam, but because his hatred ran so deep, everything had to get fucked up, man.
What a demon.
And that's what we're seeing today. Because of his hatred towards Jake run so deep, now he has polluted and destroyed the whole earth, man.
Yep.
You know?
Solomon, that Cain went away from wisdom, showing you that the wisdom was presented to him, man. Adam,
He was raised right.
Exactly.
Adam taught him properly.
Yeah.
How would Abel know what to pray if Adam didn't instruct him? Right. You know?
So he went away from that.
Yeah, I'm saying once again, him just doing whatever the hell he want to do. He did the same thing when he came back into Esau. Yep. They told him not to go mess with the Hamites. Yep. Well, I'm gonna go.
Hold of his son.
Right. Envy and covetous is pretty much synonymous, and it says that there's nothing more evil or wicked than a covetous man. All right, brother quoted earlier. He's not satisfied with his portion. He got the whole world in his hands, all right, and he's mad at us, just like Amon and Mordecai. This nigga, Amon was the second in command in the Persian Empire, and this nigga was worried about Mordecai at the gates.
Yeah. That nigga already had glory. He was already elevated. You know?
He had that respect, though.
And then when Al-Saharis came and was like, what should I do for the man that I intend to exalt?
Damn, that was
and in his mind, he like, who the fuck better than me? Right. So he like, look, put your ring on him. You know,
and they got the bird,
let him
man.
get the robe. Let him ride your donkey through the city. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man.
Hey, because after that, before that happened, he said he was on his way to tell his family that he got invited to the king and queen dinner until he seen Mordecai. Right. He was like, I was all good until I seen Mordecai. Yep. Like, Mordecai ain't even do that, man. He's just a righteous man existing. He wouldn't bow down to him. He wouldn't give him the praise like the rest of the people, man. Because he seen it for who he was, man.
They ain't no different from these niggas walking around. You got chains on and this and that, and the nigga see you for what you is. You know, and that's what Esau is. He got all this shit, and us as prophets still call his ass the devil, man. You know, that's gotta be infuriating. Your ass spent billions of dollars to give niggas phones and shit. Nigga, Israelites come out and you the fucking devil and start telling all your secrets.
That's heavy as fuck.
Yeah, after spending billions of dollars and keeping this knowledge away from us.
Yeah.
You know, now it's everywhere you turn. You know, and the key point of that precept, man, he says that they that do hold on inside, you find it. And that's why it's important to separate the evil from the good, man. That's why the scripture says, man, that no lie is of the truth. See? Because any lie is taking hold of the devil's side, man. So that's why it's important that we have to have 100% truth. You know, because that's what separates us and keeps us opposite from being on that nigga's side. You know?
Putting out 100% trust in YAHWASHI YAHWASHI and never trusting in this devil, because that's what this devil wants you to do, to trust in him. You know, to believe in him and his system.
Well, you ain't even gotta believe in him.
Well,
just discredit the scriptures. He don't care if you don't believe in him, just as long as you don't believe in what that book says. So that's how he win regardless. You ain't gotta believe in me, but if I can dissuade you from believing in that, I win anyway.
That disconnects you from your power. It's ultimately, that's what it is. Because ultimately, it's like the Ark of the Covenant. Once you get us off this, I get our spirit off, because Satan seeketh our soul. He seeketh our desires, man. And you get that part, then you don't gotta do nothing. I don't care what you believe in. I got your desires. You don't want the Lord. You want the world. You know what I'm saying? You don't care if you're a Democrat or a Republican. You could be a Crip or a Blood. He cool.
Yeah. Well, what they call independent. Yeah. You could be neither. Your ass can be an independent.
Yeah. Non-denominated.
Yeah.
Non-denomination. You know, you could be a part of that and walk around the earth, as long as you ain't attaching to that ark. Hypothetically, that power source. Yeah. You know,
you can freely be a Christian, freely be an atheist, be a Moab, whatever, but just don't be a believer in that Bible.
So Isaiah chapter 30 verse 1, woe to the rebellious children, said the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with the covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin.
You know? So, that's dealing with Jake. When they get into, Esau's, the inventions of Esau, okay? The ideas, they want to, they trust in it. And then, like it says, lay hold on the side. And one of the things that came to my mind is being yoked. In order to lay hold on somebody's side, you got to walk even with them, man. You know, you got to be right there, and you pretty much yoke. If you yoke with them, you in a covenant with them.
Hand in hand.
Yeah, you hand in hand with them. You not reacting to them, nigga. You thinking with them. Yeah. You know.
We know what the scriptures say with the being hand in hand. With, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna get punished right with his ass. You said you had something?
Kind of. Yeah, this is Judith's.
Look like electric, right?
Electric channel. Fucked over, man. Took all the muscle out there, motherfucker.
I was waiting to hear the engine. That motherfucker said, like, what the fuck?
Man. This is Judith 5 and 17.
When Babylon generals came and asked about the Israelites, and they was up on a mountain like, hey, who is these people up here that, And then one of the guys came and started telling them about them. I'm just skipping a little bit. But it says,
history.
Huh?
It ran down the history.
It ran down the history.
That lets us know that starting with Esau, and the rest of these heathen, they know our history. Man.
Yep.
So they fully understand when we're right back connected with the Lord, that's a problem.
Judith,
Israelite history is the most important history there is for every nation to know, and that's why they kept it from us. That's why in February they put fucking Black History. They put Martin Luther King. They put Big Booty Harriet Tubman. All right, Rosa Parks. They throw all these same people. That's not real. That's not detrimental to what they got going on. Martin Luther King got a day. That's not detrimental. They teach you about that. But knowing that the Israelites, that we're the people that descend from King David, the people that was King Solomon's people, the people that Moses all right, was set up to deliver out of ancient Egypt. That history is gold, man. And all these rulers, they know about it because they know if they allow these people to realize who they are, to remember who they are, that's their end, like the brother was going into, man.
Yeah.
So they try to keep her, they try to cut Israel off from being a nation, meaning they try to keep that name, all right, our identity hidden from us, man. But we're back. It's Kid Bayless, I'm back. All right.
Well, it says that in Revelation 11th chapter, like they was glorifying and parading about us, the two witnesses, you know, falling and being in that dead estate, sending gifts to each other and all of that. So they all hand in hand with that. So hey, y'all gonna get that judgment, man.
Second entrance is talking about how they was drunk and beating over our bodies.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think it's second entrance 16. You know, it said how they would get drunk and use and abuse us, man. You know? So they had a field day with us, man.
They love it. Yeah, love it. This is Judith 5:17. It says, and whilst they sinned not before their power, they prospered, because the power that hated iniquity was with them. But when they departed from the way which he appointed them, they were destroyed in many battles very sore, and were led captives into a land that was not theirs, and the temple of their power was cast to the ground, and their cities were taken by the enemy. So, like the brother was saying, he was giving them a rundown in our history, and he's telling them, like, hey, as long as they doing what they supposed to be doing, you can't mess with them. You know, can't touch this. They on MC Hammer time, man. But if they depart from their power, now that's where we get to. Even now where we at in this present day. Let's give them phones. Let's give them OnlyFans. Let's give them pork bundles for cheap. Let's let them know that pork is cheap. Let's make all of these defiled foods that they're not supposed to be eating a delicacy. Them motherfuckers eating calamari and shrimp and lobster and all of that, all on fucking YouTube, smacking and slapping your fucking lips, eating that shit, man. Dipping your hands all in butter, man. That shit is wicked as hell, man. All right, let's have a rapper speak about adultery and praise and uplift that, man. Let's have their women shaking their ass all over. Hey, better yet, let's give their kids guns and drugs. Why not? Because if you attack the kids, that's another generation that's coming over. Because when you go to Deuteronomy 4, he said, law, statutes, commandments, teach thy sons and thy sons' sons, man. All right, so then they know what's going on.
It says, train up a child in the way that he should go. When he is old, he won't depart from it.
Yep.
That's why Esau starts with the kindergarten, you know, the preschool,
daycare,
then first grade. You know, so he indoctrinate them young, and this was the purpose of what
Getting
they call
the
the women's lib, taking a woman out of the house, putting her in a workplace. So now that's an extra tax, you know, and not only that, but now where the children got to go. Now they get sent to this school system, man. You know,
What's that scripture that say you teach your son is
Rock 30.
grieve the enemy.
He grieves the enemy.
30 at the top.
Yeah.
And then it's perpetual after that. Look, I taught my son go. It said that about Abraham. He said he would teach his sons the covenant, man. Teach his children after him. And then Isaac taught Jacob, and then Jacob teaches, you know, and then it's perpetual. So that's why, like the brother said, these Bonte boys, there was a video of the alphabet people they was talking about, we coming for your kids, man. They're actually literally doing that because they're putting it on the movies. You got these MAPs, maps, minor attracted.
Get you injected. You know what I'm saying? They could do that on TV. Nobody outrageous. But then they care about the kids so much that you gotta inject them with vaccines.
As soon as they get born.
Yeah.
They in the womb, man. The most dangerous place for a so-called black child is in the womb of a woman. She's the main one deleting babies. This bitch is the highest. She's the leader. There's no.
And if they ain't been deleted, look at the shit they gotta deal with, man. Right. These women still drink, they still smoke, then they still eat all manner of abominations. So the child really not getting no type of nutrient.
That bitch Krishan Rock, man. You know what I'm saying? Well, kid, man.
Even Cardi B, they said that she was committing adultery while she had old boy's baby in her stomach. Wow. So the bitch is committing adultery, mixing another man's seed in while there's a whole baby in there. That's just a vile ass shit. But that's the nigga woman. Yeah. That's the so-called black woman for
she the Northern.
That's what I'm about to say.
So it shows you.
Because them Northern Kingdom bitches, man,
They more
Just because you
secretive.
bitches got your hair don't mean you
Nah,
too far.
They commit adultery like a mother.
Yeah, they do. It's bad.
You know,
it's real bad.
It ain't just out there like the nigga one.
Yeah, they more slick with it. You know, the nigga woman,
Big
she's
woman's
on
got a big
front
mouth.
street.
She just tell you the things she doing.
Yeah, but she's rapping about it. They got Sexy Red to rap about the adultery that she does. There's not too many Northern Kingdom females, and they're just making music about, you know, at least not that I know of. They're not as famous.
They still got some kind of shamefacedness about evil.
Right.
Nigga woman, it says I would have found it on a secret search.
Right.
It's not the nigga woman. She's out there. He popping pregnant.
Yeah.
Talking about she popping Plan B's and shit.
Well, you got a dollar Northern Kingdom that's coming from down south. They execute openly out there.
Yeah.
You know, you see different videos of women getting stabbed or cut up or fucked up, man. You know, because they did this on their boyfriend or did that. You know, so when they come to America, man, you know, they try to keep that shit secret, man.
See it.
Because they see they was raised in a society where
that shit was punished.
Yeah, that shit you would get your ass fucked up.
Yeah.
You know?
That shit's not punished in this society. It's actually incentivized.
It's promoted.
Yeah, fuck with everybody till you find the right one.
And she could never find the right one because she fucked with everybody. that's the because every time she fucks with somebody, it fucks up her ability to find somebody. So she's just on the cock carousel.
And then you got these game shows like Pop the Balloon and this other shit. It really shows you that they're incapable of choosing, you know,
based off of logic.
Because you have bitches, a lot of bitches will pop the balloon because one bitch pop her balloon first.
Herd mentality.
So it's a herd mentality. Why you pop your balloon? I just didn't feel the vibe. Bitch, get the fuck. You popped it because the next nigga bitch popped it. Then a bitch will say, well, I popped it because of the shoes. I popped it because of his clothes.
Niggas' earrings.
You know, it's like dumbass reasons of why they pop the balloon, man.
Hey, I seen one of them on there. The nigga fucked the whole line up. They was still talking shit to him. And he was like, all right, since y'all gonna talk shit, I'm about to rate all y'all pussies instead of y'all faces. Like, you an 8, you a 9, you a 6. You know what I'm saying? And they start popping his car. I'm like, this is fucking madness, man. First off, y'all all y'all got fucked by him, and then y'all popping his balloon like he ain't shit. And then, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's all a fucking image, a game. It's all Instagram. They trying to live Instagram in real life, trying to show everybody a bad bitch. You a flipper, you know? You're a flipper. You don't, and you can't hide that shit. You can't sit here and say, I want to go to the best restaurant. I want the best dress. Your ass gonna have to eat at that restaurant and sit down in that dress. Your ass gonna sit down like a nigga and eat like a nigga. You ain't gonna have that etiquette. You're gonna stick out like a sore thumb. They gonna send your ass right back where you came from, that you had that funky ass dress, and then go about their business. Got all you women bugged out because they oppress you with this money and show you the fucking the ceiling. There's a glass dome, all these rich guys out here. And then all you got is a bunch of rich niggas on Instagram, niggas chains and shit and all this. And you think that it's like 18 niggas per square block radius like that. You know what I'm saying? Because you see them on Instagram endlessly on your road. You know what I mean? Cold, thick ass bitches I see on Instagram. But then when I go to Walmart, it's like, ratio drops, nigga. It's like it's a highlight reel of big booties on there. So you would think there ain't nothing but thick ass hoes out here, and it's not. You think it's nothing but rich niggas out here, and it's not. It's a bunch of regular motherfuckers working. You know, right. And Eve's stupid. She fell for the trick bag. You keep falling for it, man. That's why let's get there. It says the woman
Where we all died?
she fell. The woman was in sin because she fell. Yeah, she fell first, man. Women need to be put in their place. Y'all are stupid, man.
So that goes back into that structure again, man. Because the scripture says, "Give not a wicked woman a liberty to gad abroad." Man.
Yeah.
You know, so when you go into the ancient world, men kept their daughters in straight. You know, and that's a problem. Like how they demonized T.I. years ago. You know, when he was basically checking on his daughter's virginity, man. Making sure that she remains a wholesome woman. And then he got demonized for that.
No dad should be doing that invasive and some. Pretty much, let us keep this whole energy going.
Yeah.
Let's keep this whole structure. In order to keep that whole structure, you got to keep the dad out of the business.
Yeah, well, you got a brother shared it was a fucking Facebook post or whatever it was, but a bitch posted the nigga Drewski. I don't know if brothers know who that nigga Drewski is, man. But posted the nigga Drewski and him dancing and shit, and she was like, "This the type of nigga you let hit on accident because he a vibe." So like, she ain't attracted to this nigga or nothing, you know.
I just found that out, so I'm aware.
Okay,
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Okay, how it go? That's just first base. That ain't gonna get you home though, man. Knowing you,
There's some Israelites.
Well, at least she, you know,
I
she
mean,
ain't
knowledge.
progress.
Yeah, it's a progress.
She just found out.
Yeah, I ain't gonna do it too dirty. I'll give her a chance.
You know.
And just know she
Hey, because that's what's so far to happen, man.
Right.
You know,
Gotta shed a hair.
you gonna have a mass influx of people, man, and they not gonna know nothing. You know, and then they gonna be coming watching different. All they was doing was watching different YouTube videos and
You got
about
Kari out
Hebrews
there
and
and shit.
you know what I'm saying. So you know, when the MOTV get pushed, man, a lot of things, you gonna have a lot of people come up asking questions, man.
They
You know,
ask the
we
question
can't
now.
be quick,
2020 caused that trigger.
quick to dismiss them, you know. It's like how, you know, the brothers before us dealt with us, man. You know, we gonna have to deal with them, man. As tiresome it's going to get, you know, because it's gonna be annoying, it's gonna be tiresome, but that's gonna be a requirement, man. You know.
And we ain't no envy or jealousy. It's like the brother says, like, yeah, man, like, hey, let her have it, because that's not the ultimate goal. We ain't no goalkeepers, but at the same time, we prudent enough to see, like, damn, these motherfuckers, you know, we see that same song and dance, but the door's still open because we out here to gather in the elect, man. That's all we're here to do, you know.
Yeah, she next week or next couple of weeks, boy, she gonna come out here bringing y'all water, choosing. Looking at karate, like, what's up, man? You know what I mean? Go ahead.
Take all this little bit of resources.
This First Timothy chapter 2, in verse, I get straight to the point. I start at verse 11. Let the woman learn in silence with all subjection, but I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man, but to be in silence. For Adam was first formed, then Eve, and Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in the transgression.
Yeah, the woman was being deceived. Women are so like, yeah, it's like y'all keep trying to fight for this one moment of leadership. Yeah, I'm right in this one area, so you should let me be a leader. It's like, no, shut the fuck up. I don't give a. That's the thing about leadership. It don't matter if it's, you know, a man's leadership, not the Most High's, but because men fuck up, we make bad decisions. But if I go left and go left the wrong way, bitch, you go left with me, all right? Because we need to be in order.
Right.
You know what I'm
We're
saying?
going to be wrong together.
Yeah. At least it cuts the time in half. Because if I think I should go left, you think we should go right. When I go left and find out it's wrong, you go right and find out it's right. We both got to come back and discuss it and then go the other way. When we can just go this way and then come back and go the other way to have an experience. You know? But it's women don't know how to follow leadership. They keep trying to fight their way into the leadership position. They're trying to be prophetess. Prophet, it says a prophetess. No, a prophet is a woman that helps prophets. Okay? That's what they did. Now women shall prophesy and dream dreams, but you tell prophets what you dream. You know what I'm saying? I got relatives call me all the time. You all had a dream of woo 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 woo. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it works.
She a prophetess, go out to the highways and byways and stand on this concrete.
Yeah.
In the
Now
cold.
they want to teach a nigga that's doing it, and they want you to go do it.
In their house. Right,
Right.
and then you go do it.
Yeah. Women is wisdom. Now you go out there and teach that. And I'm gonna tell everybody I taught you and come from my own home. It's just fucking.
All that bitch with the children say you can't have another woman.
Yeah.
That's all she want to say.
That's the main.
Yeah. And you need to get your education from Esau. You know, get a certificate from him and keep one wife.
Yep.
You know, these hoes don't even like themselves.
They don't. So how could she love you? It says, notwithstanding, she shall be saved in childbearing if they continue in faith and charity and holiness with sobriety.
Yeah, women shall be saved in childbearing. They a lot of these women ovaries are scarred from abortions, man. Yeah. A lot of them, man.
Birth control.
Yep.
Like that like somebody said, like you didn't even take the chance to think, why does birth control stop you from having kids? You never thought about like what's going on. There's no contraption. It's not like you cut something off and you gave me a pill or injected me with something and it stopped me from having kids. You know what I'm saying? And you're just putting that shit inside you. You know?
Gaining weight, back getting
Shit, yeah, I say it should make you thick as hell. You get all this shit look like a pencil and shit.
Yeah. No more. Or some of them, birth control, she don't have a menstrual, and that's a filtration, that's a cleansing process that she hasn't had in years.
Again, that's Esau's science affecting the natural way of nature, telling you that's the better way. You know, now your hormones out of whack. Now you can't manage your fucking emotional intelligence as y'all like to, these women like to push. You need to have emotional intelligence. Your ass souped up on fucking menstrual pills, and you don't know where you at emotionally.
Yeah, what's the best way to teach discipline, to teach temperance, or to let a bitch just go out there and use and abuse herself,
right?
And then just give her a birth control.
Plan B.
No, the best way to do it is that discipline, man. Yeah. It's that temperance,
Instead of having plan B, plan A should be don't give yourself to just anybody. Don't be laying down with a nigga unless you're his woman and you ready to have kids with him.
Yeah, cold turkey is just go the authentic way. Right. Don't take no Ozempic to lose weight. Nigga, get the gym.
Get the gym and
you know what I'm saying?
Eat a salad.
Yeah, start walking.
Don't sit out here and take contraceptives. Just don't be fucking. You don't plan on having don't fuck nothing you don't plan on having no baby with. You know?
Then turn around and say niggas ain't shit. You let them hit.
But like that post I was talking about. This is the type of nigga you let hit on accident. how you let it,
How you let
that's a woman mentality.
That's the nigga woman, bro.
You let this nigga hit on accident.
That's not premeditative.
What the fuck?
You can't do nothing premeditative on accident.
Right. She's supposed to lead though.
Yeah. And you say that after something happens. Not like, like this is what you come up with after you do that shit.
It was on purpose when he was, when he was getting into it. It was on purpose. All right, but then once you figure out this nigga not gonna he go to jail as soon as she pregnant, or he not finna take care of the shorty now. It was on accident.
Yeah, how you let a nigga hit on accident? That's a quagmire, man.
Oopsie, this bitch talking about some oopsie.
At what point?
A whole bunch of kids talking about some oopsie.
Yeah,
a whole lot of oopsies.
Yeah, curve checkers.
That was it on that Timothy.
That's it on me.
In that Ephesians, it said that she should be in subjection to her husband in all things.
Under the rule.
Yeah, if I'm telling you something and it come out to be wrong, look, as a leader, it's like, okay, I was wrong, but your role is to listen to me regardless.
Right. That's the role of a leader. You're taking the good and the bad. They only see the good. They only see the money. That's why they want to get paid more, but they don't. The niggas is like Esau's cussing them out like, bitch, y'all ain't on no roofs. You're not doing no construction. You can get the job that pays. You're not willing to do it. Yeah. You're not willing to do it. But they want to be leaders. That's the stupidest shit ever.
Without the responsibility and accountability. They just want the power.
You see what the all-female pilots did? They crashed that fucking plane.
Planes.
A couple of years ago, you had that all-female
bridge.
With the bridge, you had that all-female construction, and they built a bridge, and that bridge collapsed. It was a couple of years back, man. Yeah.
That shit's golden, man.
I wouldn't trust that shit.
I would never cross that bridge.
I'll take the long way.
Ain't got no ferries around this bitch. It's the only access. Y'all, wow, I'm gonna go around this fucking island, find the bridge, shit.
But that's why the Lord, he set up the perfect order, the perfect structure. Hey, it is the Father, Yahawah, the Son, YAHAWASHI, the men, the women, and the child. But hey, the woman want to play the role of the man or the God and not play their own role. If everybody play their role, everything will go smooth, man.
Yeah, like I said, if somebody kicking your door at 3 in the morning, you want to be the man?
Go check the door.
Exactly.
Go see who came in this motherfucker.
Right.
But you're gonna expect me to do my part at
Right.
that point.
Yep.
There's rewards that come with that. When you go out to war, there's a reward for going. You can't sit there and say, why he got so much money and I don't. Because he went and killed the people. When he killed them, he got the booty. Like, you choked the nigga till he died and put your life at risk? No. So you don't get the benefits. But that's who wants to be the leaders of the world. They fight for Kamala Harris. Don't care nothing about what the fuck her, nothing. You just want her in because she's a fake nigga woman, man. Paper mache. You know? She's a color. And y'all mad. And then you get mad at the niggas. You get mad at Judah, bro. And then the main ones that was vote.
Niggas didn't even
Walking with your student, they ain't even doing nothing. They helped your ass out.
Niggas
But
voted
you
for
gotta
Kamala.
blame somebody. You ain't gonna blame Esau though. Yeah, Esau the main one voted. You gonna blame whites voted for Trump and the males.
Yeah.
So that show y'all. But the niggas, and then y'all got up because y'all programmed to always do what? Turn against your man.
Damn, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
And he voted for the same bitch as you.
He did what you asked.
He was with you.
And it wasn't enough.
Bro.
And it failed because like, y'all niggas ain't shit. It was a knee-jerk reaction. That's all it was. A knee-jerk fucking reaction.
Keep that same fucking energy in the near future.
It was good because let the whole world see. That's the thing about the internet. And this nigga woman is just frolicking through the internet doing dumb shit and don't realize you're being archived, man.
Yeah, right.
You know?
We keeping receipts, man.
You pee-popping for a good time and you're archiving. You know, you're going to OnlyFans to make some extra dollars and you're archived.
Got dates on it.
Yeah, that's dumb as hell. You want to rule the country.